The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So these two chuckle fucks leave. You exit into the street. Your split log is gone.
Yeah.
Mainly because firewood is at a premium, and there it is.
I'll go back into. I would have put my disguise back on.
Ah, that reminds me. You don't have disguise.
Oh no, I got torn to pieces. That's right. You're right.
No, I mean you do not have the proficiency.
No,
disguise.
I didn't have disguise yet.
Which means your disguise is only as effective as a perception check.
Correct.
So, that's for me to remember because I've been going like, oh man, that disguise was pretty good as I recall, so I won't check.
I mean, she could be poking out there, and 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 so on.
And you're sort of almost there when a messenger catches up with you and grabs hold of you by the robe and says, "Hey, you stop."
What?
He says, you need to go back to the temple.
Oh, what for?
Something disastrous has happened.
Should we both go back then?
I assume so.
Okay.
So you head back to the temple. And there's a lot of commotion going on. Clerics rushing to and fro, and Templars looking extra vigilant.
They'll come and take the body, haven't they?
The cleric tosses up and says, "Oh, I'm so glad that you've come back. Something terrible has happened. It's just terrible."
Then Azar's taking the body.
Hmm?
They've taken his body.
How did you know?
Because that's the only thing that throw you into a mix like this.
That was a nasty attack by a bunch of fair Orthodox ravagers, and we repelled them, and then only to discover that was to cover a nasty, sneaky intrusion that someone reached in and stole the handsome, sexy body of your friend.
Yes.
So, do you have any idea where they might have taken it?
Oh no, I can't think like a criminal. We just thought you should know.
Which way did they take the body out from?
Oh, if we knew that, we'd be chasing them.
Can I see where the body was?
Yes. One time it was here, praying. Another time it met with the Stormlord.
When it was dead. The second time.
Oh, this way. It'll lead you down to the Undercroft. Through a door. And into like a cold basement area that's slightly familiar. It was on this stone slab here.
How many, well, oh look, how many entrances and exits are there?
There's one over there you came through?
Yeah.
And there's another one there that you've gone through.
You got rid of the door, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there are no zombies down here anymore.
Well, if there are, you didn't do your job very well that one time.
Yes. So did they? I'm guessing they did not. I'm guessing they didn't exit through the main, through how we came in.
Oh, goodness, no. We have no idea how they got out. Yeah, we searched down there. It's a crypt.
So there could be entrances and exits.
No, we didn't find any. At least I'm told we didn't.
So they could still be hiding down there then.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
We have to go down.
Okay, so give me a perception check and a find secrets roll.
Just
Perception.
Sylvan?
Good.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
Find secrets is no.
He's found if there are any. Okay, so you guys spend about 2 hours searching there. You don't find any hidden ways out. Until you do. And you find that there's a secret door that leads to a shadowy stair that leads up into the tunnel. And it's like down near the entrance. It comes out of this tomb entrance. So it's like a back way into the temple there that you found.
Sylvan.
However, whoever took the body is long gone. Also, it's been raining
I think this is the tomb.
heavily.
I can't seem to find any tracks.
Well, what are you looking for? I might be able to help.
I'll have a look, but I...
Wait, wouldn't the rain mean there'd be more likely tracks because the ground would be sodden?
He's actually right. You can find a lot of skeleton tracks crisscrossing all over the place. Also, necromancer boot ink boots crisscrossing around, like vigorously back and forth, erasing any possible pattern of grave robbers might have taken anywhere.
I'm looking for patterns coming out from this area.
You find one if
Yeah.
you rolled a success.
At our own.
No, I'm assuming you're smart enough to recognize your own tracks by now.
I think so.
Yeah. No, there is another one, but it unfortunately is lost and destroyed in the crisscrossing patterns of other things in the wetness and the land slippage due to erosion and global warming.
Okay, question is, was it one set of boots?
No! Looks like there were about 12 boots.
Or did they enter and exit from this way?
Mhm.
Yep. So they're heavier on the way out.
Couple pairs up.
Yep. Oh, he's writing his will, last will and testament.
Yeah. His last will and testament reads as follows. I, Saphiro, hey, boobs, I'll finish this later.
Yeah.
Did you find anything?
I found that there's at least 12 entered and exited.
To 12 people or to 12 boats?
12 pairs of boots.
Oh,
It's 12
that's a
people.
lot of people.
Yes. But then again, you would have... Well, in the tump, so you got to be careful. We might...
Yeah, that's the boot print they saw, was it?
Yes. The necro. Now, I need all your inspirations back. 'Cause
Oh.
you're dead.
Oh, okay. Damn. I'm actually dead.
Well, I mean, they're too late. I've engineered it too well.
Even if I get... They can't resurrect me if they get me?
Well, I suppose they might be able to. Fine.
Those aren't...
Hang on to them for now, but keep them handy.
Yeah. But those are the only two inspirations I have anyway. Those are not inspirations.
I have to give to them once this particular portion is over.
We'll head back in and go back to the clerics. It seems like they've exited through a tunnel down there into the tump. You've got
You would have, with all those Templars looking, we would have rolled at least one save.
No, we can show you where it is.
So you show them where it is. Have to get this sealed up immediately, but in the meantime we'll put some burly, handsome, strapping guards on.
The next question is, are you still guarding around the Tump area?
Oh no! By royal edict, we're not allowed to do that anymore.
But are you?
Of course not. And if we were, they wouldn't be telling in lowly me.
Well, who might know whether you're doing it?
These aspersions on our activity.
Just to make sure that no one is doing it.
Well, I'm sure that the temple elders will be making sure that that's...
Can we speak to them?
Oh, I guess. You'll lead back upstairs and you'll find a tatty-robed man with messy hair. And he turns around and he's like, what?
I'm Sulan from Klangoshan.
I don't care.
We found the hidden exit into your crypt.
Oh, congratulations. You must be here for the fantastic rewards and adulation of the masses. You found a door!
That someone used to ingress into your temple.
Oh, well, I guess you'll be guarding it for the rest of your lives then. Your special door.
It was... I don't...
He seems unreasonably hostile.
Yeah. I don't... Is he being...
I'm right here, Tits!
He's just being really aggressive for no reason.
I don't understand sarcasm.
I'm assuming you came here in order to tell me something other than you were able to open a door. Congratulations, by the way.
We came to ask if you guys are guarding the tent. Tom.
What, all of it?
No, the entrances and exits.
Why?
Because the body of Saphira was kidnapped from your...
Oh, you're kidnapping a body. Wouldn't that be theft?
Well, no, because it was inevitable that he'd come back to life, so...
I'm going to save that for later. It's rolling high numbers.
Huh? Oh, then why would you carry it out instead of waiting?
Well, no, so the... Did you not hear Faris Adar broke into your temple?
Oh, is that what that was? I just thought the guards outside were being a little rambunctious. Anyway, I got a lot of important business to attend to. You can see yourselves out, I assume. I mean, you found a special door. Turns his back on you and goes back to watering the plants.
It's a 9.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Why was he so hostile?
I don't know. Let's just try to talk to the Stormlord about it.
Okay.
Do you remember where he is?
He was... we'll go where he was, which is praying in the back rooms, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's Sulan of Klangoshan.
Oh, you're here about your missing property.
Yes, we found a hidden exit in your crypt.
Yeah. Thought that had been filled in.
Yeah, one of the your guys was congratulating us, and
I suppose you're here for the reward, or...
no, we're... Can we come in?
Certainly.
Oh, you do. I'm sorry to ask this, but are you still guarding the Tump?
We's aren't.
But if you were, would you be able to maybe see the trackings of some of the people leaving it?
I imagine if we were, we'd see all kinds of things, but we're not.
We'll try and find them myself soon.
I'd suggest starting at the, what's the temple? The Pharaoh's Adar? Maybe the palace.
Yeah, I don't think I'm quite welcome back in the palace. smiled.
Sure, a puppy just died somewhere.
Somewhere. Angel got its wings. Thank you. We'll go. I'll leave. They can't storm the castle.
I actually kind of have an idea.
No, we're not going to the tower.
No, but you see, it could work.
No.
No, you're not listening to the whole plan.
She's not listening to any of the plan.
Well, you see, the tower, it doesn't just connect to here, right? It connects to different times.
You said that. You're quite adamant that we're concerned that we may come back later or earlier or...
Exactly. So what if, in the future, say 5 or 10 years from now, I were to send Lee or Solon back to now in order to help you break into the castle?
But wouldn't you have done that already?
No, but we didn't exactly need it until this point.
So you'd have... But speaking of it now, you would have made the decision to do it.
So we'd have to go to the tower to check.
Why wouldn't they have already completed the mission? Especially if it was me, I would have done the mission.
Perception check.
Do I get to me?
Fuck. Failure?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
It's...
Carry on with your scene.
No, well, I would have left them in the tower so they spent as little time in this place in this time as possible.
So you're saying we open up the tower and they'll come
They
out,
might be in there. Yeah.
and then there'll be 2 of us.
Well, no, there wouldn't be 2 yous. There would be 2
now.
Lees or Sulans. Lees or Seraphins. So, no one would really notice if Lee happened to show up back in the city for a couple of hours. You see what I mean?
Why would you just send me back and there'll be 2 of us?
No, because it would be very obvious if there were 2 Sulans walking around.
Daylight breaks.
Damn it. Did that much time pass already?
I didn't think it would.
Strictly speaking, no, but I assumed your conversation would carry on
No.
all night.
No. They're gonna go to the magic tower and try it.
So you think you open up the door and they're going to be there waiting?
Well, no, they might be inside, yeah. It's a possibility. I mean, it might not happen, it might be against the rules or something.
We'll try. But we're not going in.
No, what I'm saying is we'd have to at least go in to have a look. We can come straight back out if you really want to.
We're wasting time, we have to do something.
You 2. It sounds like a guard.
Yes?
Curfew. Now, either I and my burly lads can take you to prison, or you can pay the court out after curfew tax.
How many guys are there?
4.
Do you want to...
Or we can leave and it'll be all quiet.
I think there's people trying to avoid their prison time here. Lads, right, let's get them. He lifts up a cudgel, another guy lifts up a cudgel, 2 other guys lift up their crossbows.
I start casting color spray?
That one's casting, get him! Initiatives. Neat! I have a feeling you ain't going to be casting.
Okay.
I mean, what's your cast time now?
1.
And you go at
2. Alright, that's level 4.
Okay, so those 2 guys are dead. Effectively.
Oh, yeah.
The other 2 guys in back go, shit! Wizardry! Run! And they turn around with morale failure and on their turn will run.
If they want to run, I'm not going to kill them.
Which means you... Yeah, but they can't turn and run before their turn. They can say they're going to, but you go before one of them, but not the other. So one of them turns around and moves his movement. Oh shit! He'll double movement away.
And the other one?
It looks like he is about to do that, but hasn't quite managed it yet.
I'll hold off.
Okay, and he runs away screaming and wetting his pants like a little girl as well. Did anyone notice this? I'm never lucky.
We must move quickly.
Yeah, let's go.
Who has unlucky?
Oh, I do.
You run into another 6 guards.
Can I not roll perception to hide from the guards?
Yes.
Fuck!
Fuck! Fuck, shit, fuck!
You can't isolate all of
I
your...
can! I've got one more!
Okay. So, roll your luck then, both of you.
I got a 10.
Oh, I got a 17.
Well, 17 is extremely unlucky. Right, one of the guards pauses in his beating of several innocent civilians into a bloody pulp. And just in time to turn around and he sees you. Blue blends into the night shadows really well. Peasant garb doesn't.
And unfortunately,
You rolled
bright eyes.
17.
And I rolled 17.
So, and he's like, "Hey, you! I'm gonna beat you with my club. Unless you pay money."
Can I slice his club in half with my invisible sword?
Fine. If you can successfully roll an attack roll.
I'm looking at them going. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. No, I can't.
Well, what's
This one's suffering from the fits. Does he think she's diseased? Yeah, I'm on the fence.
That's incredibly contagious. Back away.
Yeah, it's the leprosy.
I'll take us another step towards him.
Is that the thing that I want? No. Morale. Okay, so they run away from you down the street. Okay, whatever.
Well, we don't know what the result was, but you like rolled it and then you got angry and threw it in a bag. So I assume it was bad.
Okay. One of them takes a parting shot at Adrian and kills him.
What, with his cutting wit?
No, he just farted. A strong breeze kills the mage.
I find this hard to believe.
Okay.
Chemical warfare, mate. Mustard
Not
gas.
not familiar with the concept of sudden death. His spirit walks the world as a living being. So you arrive at the mage tower, ringed by guards. 5 million of them at least. Some of them standing on top of other guards. So they're all carrying photorealistic pictures of you two in the exact pose you're in right now this minute. Because I've seen a show that did that. It was Mission Impossible.
It was impossible.
We're looking for these guys. It was literally the last frame of the previous scene where they were like beside the... Okay, so yeah, there's Ark Guard guarding the tower.
To a recognise the guard.
How do I know?
Do I recognise the guard?
Yes, actually. This is Guard Dave.
Have we had any problems with guard Dave?
I think he arrested you once.
But he's not a bad guy.
How would you know?
Okay. He's one of the original guards, isn't
Yeah.
he? Okay, so he's not like the...
Oh, I think you mean Corrupt Guard Dave as the evil one.
Yeah.
No, he's not that one.
Right.
This is same size as other Guard Dave,
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, finally, someone's going to breast her way past someone.
Hide in shadows.
Or not.
Move silently.
Futile perception check.
Does it?
Can't.
Does a 20 even work against a perfect hide?
Yes, it does.
Silently?
Depending on how close to failure.
That's a pretty good perception check.
Not really. I mean, it needs to be there.
Well, yeah. But it was the next best thing to there.
He seems oblivious.
And knock him out.
You can't stop you, -4.
7. So it makes it 11.
Yeah, but isn't your Thacker like stupid balls nuts? Yeah. So he goes down. Wait. Damage roll.
So see, if you would pretty much have to roll a 1 not to get him. If,
I'm only
right, I mean,
No, it's just because sapping needs
1. Because it's using a hand, obviously, and even if I use my sword, I'm not trying to kill him, so I can't use it's backstab.
Hang on a
obviously.
minute. I think sapping just works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like backstab. Yeah, okay, cool. For all intents and purposes, he can't stop you. So you knock out this innocent guy who was just trying to do a good job and feed his family 800 kids. And
Did
with a
I kill
spoon.
him?
No, but
No.
he failed his job, and Roman's gonna be like, I don't like Dave's because I can't find original famous Dave. So
Yeah, Roman and I could get along.
Roman is Dave. He just doesn't know it yet. He can't remember.
next week on the Black Mirror, we waste 90 minutes of your life to find out the answer is man.
Good job, Sulin.
Just get this done.
Okay, so you open the door.
Yeah.
You open the vortex. You step into the vortex. You end up in the second floor landing. There's a bucket and a mop leaning against the wall, and there's a note hanging off the mop that says, "Feel free to use this."
What does the note say?
It says we should use this.
You can read this. It's magic in every language spoken. Whatever your primary language is, it's in it. Even if you
Now,
can't read, you know what this says.
do not
It's magic.
Sorcerer's Apprentice the bucket and mop, Adrian. Do not Sorcerer's Apprentice the bucket and mop.
There is also a spell book. They just haven't noticed it yet.
Well, let's just pick this up and get moving.
Spellbook? Do you notice it
so,
roll?
So now that you've got the mop and bucket, there's also a spell book propped up against the wall.
Oh, what's this?
It only has one spell in it, and then that is animate mop.
Oh my god.
Apparently, by the use of this spell, you can cause a mop to become an animate companion for until the sun sets the following day. And the animate companion is capable of fulfilling any basic instruction.
What is
This
this?
could be really helpful.
What does it say?
Animate mop.
I'd be stupid not to do this.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Why?
You've said that your
You
powers.
realise, in order to use this, you would have to 1. Try and learn the spell.
Yeah.
2. Copy the spell into your spell book,
Yeah.
wasting a slot. And then 3. Memorize the spell and use it the following day.
I'll just hold on to this for now.
Good.
It occurs to you with a little spellcraft, you could animate blank version other spells. He's got spellcraft. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, no, because it's intended for your use, it would be a Weaver class spell. So there you go.
Oh, even better. It's built for you.
Well, let's have a quick look around to see if I was right.
Clean the mess up, then we'll worry about that.
Yeah, sure.
So you clean up the mess?
Yeah.
Okay, does someone want to give me a constitution roll? In fact, you both can. Con rolls for everyone.
7.
You fail.
I've got a con of
She is
10, remember.
terrible.
It seems
My-
Sulin is terrible at cleaning and needs to take a break.
Con is so terrible.
Sulin, you can just train over there or something. You're making more of a mess.
Why, I'm trying.
No, it's fine. You're just not used to this sort of thing. I've had to clean things up all the time. I'll handle it.
Okay, I'm gonna need another con roll from you. And now you're doing 2 people's work.
2.
He's making it look effortless.
That's for ruining my evening. So you finish really quickly without the interference of the bumbling, inept, incompetent woman.
I've never been trained how to use a broom.
I know for a fact you have been, but just not to clean with.
I'd use a broom as a deadly weapon.
Well, yeah. A broom in her society is a thing you use to cover your trail.
Well, you don't want other tribes.
So animals can't find your track and avoid it.
And so other people can't.
It also masks the smell because you weave fragrant blooms into the end, and that's what a broom's for.
Actually, I'm probably more.
Is making mess. A broom is for making mess when you think about it in her culture.
Then I was successful in my job.
You successfully erased the tracks of the puzzle clue I left behind so he could find more spells.
Ha!
I'm assuming you also pick up your identify book.
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you want to devote after you finish your work to searching the tower for, what was it, future yous?
No, it was like, future one of us, essentially.
Yeah, how long?
They would only be on this floor and you would have told them where to go.
Yeah, so not that long.
Give me a net.
Like an hour tops.
After we've cleaned.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't find you.
I'm not looking for me.
You don't find her. You don't find Lee.
Okay.
You don't find Seraphine. You don't find Saphira.
Okay.
Or any older yous or younger yous or alternate yous.
Anyone?
I mean, yes, there's a goblin who is in the kitchen cooking.
Okay.
And you try to interpolate it briefly, but it's just like mustard. And obviously there's another invisible killer, but it doesn't seem to bother you. So you leave it alone, I assume.
I would leave it alone.
Sorry, Ken's trying them up. It has hands.
It does have hands. Did you not know that?
Hands.
That's because it's got to use the mop,
It's gotta
clean the
use the
floor,
bucket.
and then use the bucket. It's got to take its own bucket around. How else is it going to take the bucket if it doesn't have hands?
You animate the bucket.
No, you only got one spell to cast it on one thing. You don't know the rules.
Evidently not.
He makes his own rules. Makes his own spell.
But the main thing is, do not cut it with an axe.
Well, then you have two mop. Mop always win.
See, that's the problem when you keep on cutting it.
Eventually you have a fine powder, but what you don't realise is that powder is incredibly miniature animated mops, all of whom are driven by the same command.
Jeez.
There isn't win.
Yeah.
No,
There is no win. And eventually the Master Wizard comes home, and in the cuddly soft version, fixes all the problems, and then tells you you've learned a valuable lesson. But in the original version, kills you for your temerity of daring to open his book.
Yes. Well, what else would have happened?
Because the original lesson of that was don't fuck with things you don't understand.
And then they
And in the tame version,
And also don't cut corners. Was the other.
in the tame version, you just get scolded and the wizard seems fine.
No.
But I'm not going for the tame version here. I never liked the tame version. It had too much Mickey in it.
So are there future people here to help us?
Nope.
Well,
So you leave just before the sun comes up and prevents you leaving.
yes.
You go through the town. You hear the town criers. I mean, like, again, because I spent ages finding town crier audio to lace into the things, but no one cared. Certainly no one found the hidden message.
I don't play backwards.
No, that was how you do it.
That's how you find every hidden message. Have you not listened to
That's how you know that Chicago is the most satanic band of all time. You will kill all your family. Don't waste your time playing Ozzy Osbourne backwards.
No,
No, you play Chicago backwards.
It's just basic fucking gibberish both ways.
I like Ozzy. I liked him a lot more before all this modern show.
You like Black Sabbath?
I like that.
Yeah, but I like Ozzy. Kids, don't do drugs or you'll look like me.
Everybody, this is wonderful, I'm a fucked up. They never meet your heroes. And never watch real reality TV programs featuring them either.
They made him off being worse than he actually is.
Yeah, that was intentional. But anyway, so the town criers are like, oh yes, evil rebellion put down by handsome Roman in honest and fair battle on the battlements. Wicked Saphiro cut down. They tried to take his body to bring him back with necromancy, but the great Duke Roman has requisitioned him back and turned him into dog food. Get your dog food at the palace. Genuine Saphiro bits.
What?
Oh yeah, this just in. Half gone. You wander past the palace and there's just a cart there with big chunks of meat, and there's still like occasional bits of chainmail stuck to it, and one's clearly a hand, or a bit of a hand. They're throwing it to peasants who feed it to their dogs, and the dogs eat it.
You better leave the heat there.
Well, not a recognisable one.
Because he's vain enough to have the head to show.
Or do you think that would be in his private masturbation chamber?
He would
Saphiro, you love this, I know you do. This is what you've wanted all along.
He would put that shit on a spike.
He would put that shit on a spike.
For everyone to see.
Because he is that fucking arrogant.
I suppose we should probably roll some perception checks to see if we can find a Saphiro here.
Well, I didn't write it that way, so...
Well, I failed my perception check.
I'm surprised you didn't ask to see if his dick was present, if you could recognise that.
Nom.
From...
And as you watch, the last of Saphiro is consumed by dogs, some of whom just crap immediately in the street.
Yep.
That's normal.
Well, how much...
You're dead. I've got books here if you want to research characters.
Sure. I'll probably go with a thief.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, a rogue of some kind. Because that seems to be what the friggin' missing...
Is this the one that got ruined? Yeah, this is the one that got ruined. So that's...
Getting some D4s. D6 or something.
I get it here, that sounds there. We'll do that.
I've got D6s.
We'll do that. Here's some supplemental shit. I don't think I have the rogue book on me.
I won't need the Tome of Magic.
Oh.
I won't be going a mage.
You'll want skills and specializations then.
Oh, that's in the Tome of Magic?
No, I gave you the wrong book.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, appropriately glum. You what?
Well, was there anything obvious about the body?
How good were your perception checks?
And mine sucked.
Mine sucked. So, it doesn't matter.
While there are still like bits of equipment attached to it, like a heavy dismemberment, it looks like money pouches and things like that have been removed. You also don't see a holy symbol anywhere in the bucket or lying around anywhere. Weapons obviously not there. Shield not there. There's not really a whole bunch left.
There's more
The body appeared appropriately chunky to his height and shape. Roughly, I guess, for a dismembered bucket full of Saphiro bits.
I mean, I don't know how much volume a body takes up when it's in a bucket instead of a person shape.
I don't want to think about that. Can we?
Also, Saphiro was a big guy. So.
Well, he's not all there.
Yeah.
I mean, once the wiener's gone, is it really Saphiro anymore?
No, it wasn't.
Now you're looking at thief class. I told you not to get a buzz cut from some Albanian hairdresser. Hey, you look like my cousin. He is leading light in Mafia. He is nice.
I don't exactly know what we should do from here. I mean, I don't think that was Saphiro.
Well, we still have to do what we're here to do.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you here to do, by the way?
Well, we're meant to...
Well, there was the rebellion thing.
Yeah.
What was your objective for today?
Well, today was to go
Clean
to
up the
the tower, and then
You did that last night.
Yeah.
and then come back in time to have Saphiro help us
Yeah.
storm the tower, storm the thing, and kill Reigns. But
Yeah, but he already failed that.
that's
Yeah.
right.
There's some more announcements. Is that because the execution was interrupted, there'll be another one, and that'll be held 2 days hence. Admission prices will be charged, and attendance is mandatory. You got to try and get in,
Yeah.
and it's
So you got to pay, and you have to also go.
try and get in. And this time, it's going to be they're going to be like, no, to make sure nothing goes wrong. There's going to be like weapons screens, and no one will be able to bring more than a belt knife in, because last time someone tried to kill our beloved Duke Roman, most sacred and precious Duke Roman, and now look at him, he's dog meat. But we don't want the execution disrupted. I mean, we all like a good hanging, right? So fucking show up, you peasant filth. And that's in 2 days. 2 days time, the executions of the traitors. It's going to be great. It's like going to be the hanging of the year. Again, if anyone has information on any of the resistance, you know that there's the bounty. Well, that bounty.
We should probably go and see if we can find Blake.
Yes.
Well, that's not hard. You can do that.
Mm.
So you find Blake, and he's like, "Oh, good. I've been expecting you at some point."
Well, we had to clean up the tower.
We're still getting all the information in the aftermath of your planning efforts. And as soon as that's all in, I'll get over it with you. But meanwhile, we need to figure out a way of stopping this execution that's going to be happening soon. Now, the problem is they're already in the palace prisons, so we can't do a smart plan of like getting them out of a transport cart. We've got to try and rescue them from the fucking palace. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Hopefully, Saphiro will be back by then, because we're going to need another fight.
His body's been taken.
Well, okay. That's not a problem. We'll just do it without. And there's another minor problem that we need. I can only trust you new outsiders with. There's a traitor that's been in our group. You need to figure out who.
Well, we figured out one of them. The Prime Minister.
Well, he's dead. So,
Yes.
and we know that.
Mm.
But I mean, someone in the Resistance has been leaking our plans.
Well, who are your suspects?
Everybody, except obviously you guys, because you weren't part of the group when some of these plans were leaked.
Well, is there any more information? I'm not really good at this sort of stuff. It's your area.
Is it?
Well, I can't. I'm better at fighting. And
I mean, if Seraphine were here, she'd probably work it out, but...
we don't have Seraphine. We don't have Lee. We only have us.
There's a knock at the door.
Who is it?
Official courier messenger.
Come in.
Oh, right. I have an important message for Sultan of the Kosada Goshian and Adrin Folky
That's
of
us.
Bremania.
Yep.
I need a silver piece.
Oh. Here you go.
Thank you. Here's your message, sirs. And he leaves. The message reads: you were in the tump today, and you will be again when the night falls. come alone to the same place, but one up.
Do you understand this? What does it
Kind
say?
of. Well, we have to go back to the tent tonight.
So I understand this is going to be a very depressing and annoying, surly time for you all, but I think you're spreading yourselves too thin, and you're going to need to rest if you're going to be any use.
I agree, we haven't slept.
Well, we'll have to rest today so we can go there tonight.
Yes.
I'll start interviewing the burly lads to see if any of them want to replace Saphiro in your group.
They wouldn't be able to come with us tonight. But in the future, can we have Villa too?
If he's not busy doing other things.
I don't think Villa wants to come with us.
No, I mean, not tonight, but other times.
Still don't think Villa will want to come with us.
I can just take control of Villa.
Yeah, because you want to be a you just want 95s in your important numbers.
His
and
stats
you want
are-
to
True, I
start
forgot he
out
actually
above
had-
level 1, which ain't happening.
He's a
Okay.
fully statted character.
It's easier than making, because NPCs are just animal things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, yeah.
Actually, that's probably right, Mr. Vero.
Wow,
Because he is animal things now.
I suppose.
You get that? You get that?
I suppose too soon is a thing that only applies to other people, huh?
Maybe
Yeah.
Vegas.
Too soon. Notice they still have no idea why he did anything. My theory's just getting more correct.
Yep.
Well, I think we could find a way to convince Villa.
You might. Well, we should rest.
So you sleep. And you wake up at night time for your stealthy tump invasion.
Is it going to be stealthy?
No, you're going to rumble on in there, going like, and there'll be a coffin behind you, but then they'll shoot the secret agent and drop the coffin on top of him, and then when they lift it up, it's gone, and then James Bond will arrive a few days later, and that'll be his new character.
Yeah, but I thought the coffin fell over and all the guns fell out.
That's a different movie.
Yeah, but that's a good one. No,
I
So it's
like
James
the James
Bond
Bond
one.
movie where the New Orleans townfolk were almost but not quite playing John Cena's theme.
Oh yeah, like 40 years before it happened.
And that's how we lost 004. His time was up.
Their times.
Well, we can't see him, he's in the coffin. Who wants to play solitaire?
Wants to be solitaire.
Let's get going to the top.
Okay, so, long story short, you arrive outside the Forbidding Tunnel. Right? Did you want to be stealthy? Or rash?
I can't be stealthy. Well, I would like to be stealthy, but I can't.
Oh, well, this is going through.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so you hire a small band
I don't know why
for
he's...
the cost of, let's say, 3 crowns.
To be fair, I'm out of silver, so I only have crowns left. You don't hire the fucking band. Let's go.
I really need you to hire the band.
No, we don't need to hire...
Because skeletons and necromancers and fighting and not actually just negating combat for once today.
We would like to negate combat. I've done it twice today.
Fine, you go up in the tump and it's eerie and quiet.
And go where we were, then one up.
One up.
Oh yeah, there's a big red mushroom on the ground. So, where we were before, right? So like, because the tump's a big hill, right? That's basically what it is.
That is literally what a tump is.
Yes. Okay. So, like, there would have been like a ring of graves where we were. So like,
So you go up one.
yeah.
So you spiral around, you go up one. And you notice there's like a collapsed crypt. Like an old family crypt that's collapsed.
Yep.
And it's still got 3 walls, and within it you can see some shatty figures. Just like in there. Oh wait, no. Give me a perception check. Because you've been sucking at least.
4!
6! Here we go!
Did I say perception? I meant detect noise.
Oh yeah!
Yes!
3!
Yes! Jesus! Fuck!
Could you turn the power supply over so the vent isn't just going into the floor and overheating it?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Thank you, Ken.
Something had to go right today for us.
Everything for you guys
A
has
lot of
gone
things
right.
have gone right, to be fair.
Through lies and deception mainly.
Oh yeah, your leader's dead, but that hasn't. That
Well,
hasn't
They
been
don't care. Have you not gotten this through
I
your
still
head?
don't think
They
he's dead.
don't give
I
a
don't
single
care. I need to
shit.
find a way to get in, but
Death is meaningless to these assholes. Unless they're dealing it out with super fucking backstab, fuck my guards action.
I have not killed anyone today.
I just made some people unconscious.
No,
Today.
you haven't.
Today, no.
Today. Because today was when the sun came up
And yesterday I didn't kill anyone.
that you know
You
of.
killed a log.
I killed a log. A log does not count.
Okay, but you also killed the guy.
What guy? No, I killed the log.
You knocked out a guard, but that wasn't a death. Unless it was.
So you approach the two men. You first of all you hear muted voices coming from a direction which allows you to detect the shatty figures within the three walls, and they're having a muted conversation until one of them says, "Use be silent. I hear them. I hear them coming. They're slightly early."
Do you hear what they're saying, Sulin?
Yes. Just, there's more than one. Be on your guard.
Oh, okay.
I'll approach a distance that I can see.
It's amazing how shadowy the inside of a collapsed tomb can be.
It's fine. I'll have a really good look. Oh, that's right. I can have a really good look. With a terrible position.
Terrible?
Oh, not terrible, but that didn't pass.
Yeah, there appears to be a hooded figure, and there's like another hooded figure in there.
Jor-Karroc.
Dumark! A voice says, and your thing goes out.
Well, I tried.
There's a brief flash of light though while it was illuminated, and you see there's a perception check. Sulan. I meant Adrian? No, I didn't really. That's lying. I'm not gonna be one of you. So there was a sort of thin, older man in red robes, and there was a female-looking figure, all like wrapped up in browns and greys cloth with like a hood over there. And there appeared to be someone else lying on top of the crypt.
We are here.
We know.
What would you like?
Well, it's more what we can do for you.
And what's that?
I'm not good with... Fine. In 10 years, we are sent back to help you fix a minor problem. And we did.
Okay.
You killed Roman?
No?
Oh, you took the body.
Yes. Here it is.
Thanks.
You might want to keep it safe until he comes back.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Is there a specific date, or will I just know?
I never said you did it.
Well, you know.
Exactly 10 years from now.
Okay.
In 2047. Or is it 1347? 1347. Yes.
What's your chance?
Hmm?
I thought you'd be keen to ask them.
Well, I'm assuming you're just not going to tell us anything.
We were warned not to.
You see, that's...
You said not to, but we were still warned. That's the important part.
Nothing changes, it seems.
So the two of them sort of leave as surreptitiously as possible.
Be polite.
Bye, I guess.
May you always find shade and water.
Huh? Oh! What's it? Sleep well and wake. And they leave.
We'll check the body.
How gay are you?
He's very gay.
I'm not gay.
Hey, actually, on a scale of 1 to n, ignoring the waitress.
Maybe he doesn't like vapid women.
No, he just.
Maybe I just don't want to slam my genitals against some AIDS-infested whore.
He doesn't want the
AIDS
sloppy.
doesn't exist.
I
He
know.
doesn't want the sloppy seconds of Saphiro. And then again, I don't know what else he's going to get. That's all he's going to get because Saphiro will get there first.
So,
At least you get half
give
off
me my
casts.
back, asshole.
Yeah, but he's still not alive yet.
No.
Yeah, but it's
Unless they let him.
But it's pretty inevitable by this point.
I don't know.
It
Yeah,
depends on
better.
how blasé they're going to continue being again.
I don't even remember being blasé at all.
Has he got, like, all the
You were
stuff?
when it first
Yeah.
happened.
No,
Like,
no,
remember?
yeah, but that was as your
Because you
character.
guys were just like, oh, he's got a dragon mark, he'll definitely come back. It's like, what if I was out?
Well, then because the
I
intent
know
was
you've
to get
probably
your
got
body
enough.
back.
Well,
We're
the
I
kind
know
of-
you've got
always-
enough gold to probably do resurrection
Yeah.
if that's the
The
case.
intent was
but-
always to get your body back to either resurrect you or the dragon mark.
Well, see, here's your option. I mean, you could take this body right down to the temple right now, pony up 10,000 marks.
Yeah, I don't quite that much.
Yeah, well, there we go then. So your other option is wait.
You probably would if you also took Sephiro's.
Wait, when did he
Money.
die?
Yeah,
2 more days,
you're right.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like a day and a half-ish.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
We've
Suddenly, guards arrive,
in the middle of the tump.
and there's Roman
In the middle of the tump.
and a dragon.
In the middle of the tump.
They go walking in the sleigh, in the middle of the town.
No, he's not.
Stab
Here.
Saphira so deep.
I thought he did that.
How do we...
All the way.
You may think that his ass is wide, but you never seen it absorb an entire spear before.
Well, we could take him.
what I was going to
Wants
ask
to
is
take you.
how we should get him out of
course
here.
he does.
We can't exactly walk through town with the body.
No. The back entrance is still there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, there's the.
Sorry,
There's the
the 12-year-old slipped out.
There's the passage from the tump straight to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
temple.
I know.
I'd rather not give your body back to the temple again.
But we don't have to go all the way in there. We can stay in the first catacomb.
Hang on a minute. Didn't Gan set up shop at the top of the tump?
He did. Well,
I'll stay down here. You check if he's
Gan's
still there.
alive. As far as I know, anyway.
I'll go up and see if he's there still.
So you're like, but Gan's dead.
No, there was this brief moment where I was like, no, but Gan was killed. And I was like, no, wait, that was the original Gan from last season.
So I'll go see if he's still set up shop there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, slightly.
Aiming more slightly.
I mean, it's like clearly winding down.
Yeah, I mean, they would have already distributed all the meat and stuff by now.
Right then, I'll come
It's
back.
like in cleanup first.
Come back and yes, they're still there cleaning up.
It might be best to bring the body up there then. Gan probably has at least something to hide the body while we take it back to the.
If he's not
back into
the
town.
one that's the traitor.
Do you picture Gan being the traitor?
No, but
Yeah, it'd be funny. He was the one making the dog meat in the first place.
but it could
Thanks, Pyramid Head.
be. I'll go see him first.
Okay.
So I'll go up and see. Trying to Gan alone.
Okay. Yeah, you can arrange that.
Gan.
Oh, hello!
Um,
Fancy meeting you here. In the dark. Surrounded by the dead.
in the top, yes. How many of these people do you trust?
Well, they're good lads.
Because there may be a traitor in your group.
In my group.
No, in their group. In the
Resistance. I know.
resistance.
Now I'm having doubts.
It's alright. If you trust these men, it's fine.
I thought I did.
The only question is, have you got a place that we can store a body?
I'm only supposed to kill animals now.
No, I never asked you to kill them. We will need to store, and look after, and make sure no one sees it, if that's possible.
Why did you come to me with this? Why you assume I know how to hide a body?
No, I mean here. Obviously, you got a room like.
Well, I mean, generally this is a cemetery. I would just bury him.
He probably wouldn't like it.
But he's dead.
I'm hoping that he won't be for much longer. It's a long story. We just need a place to wait.
Okay. Well, I mean, no one comes up here.
Just be aware there's.
You could go down into that little dell where there's the wee well, watched over by the stairs of ancients.
No.
Or over there where the big statues are.
No. We'll just stay back here. If that's alright.
Okay.
I'll pull off. I don't think he's too keen or understanding, but we'll try.
Well, Solon, I kind of know you, and I imagined the way you described it as if we were going to raise a zombie.
What do you
Which
say
you know
there?
how to do. Necromancer!
I just...
He ain't never romanced no necks.
You have a very blunt way with the common tongue, so the way you said it might not have come across as we were intending to just wait on him to be resurrected. Rather, we were going to do the resurrecting ourselves.
Okay. Just
But did they have a cart or something?
carry the body.
Okay. It's really heavy.
It is.
Well, I know.
How heavy are you with your armor on, by the way?
And all your gear.
I'm 198.
Oh,
Just me.
fuck!
That's just
that's
me.
standing in the stocking
Yeah.
thing. Then there's his armor. It would take two of you.
When they carried the... So, like, they must have carried the
40.
body here, right? Did they have, like...
I just have it that future Sulan just carried it by herself because Vin Tuzler doesn't have the upper body strength.
Okay.
And 40 for
Future
the
Susan was
for
awesome.
the scale mail,
Well,
and another 10 for the
Susan
shield.
Susan was awesome, but
So that's another 50 right there just for the shield and the
Yeah.
scale mail. That's just the body armor.
How about...
How about you weekend at Bernie's it?
Warhammer's another 6. You're probably looking at another 80 on top of that.
how about we just?
You could get some catgut and stage an elaborate fast for the resistance on our weekend at Bernie's. It's like, and clearly Saphira is still here. Yes, I'm still here.
This is really heavy.
I realize this.
How did they carry it up here?
Think about it.
I mean, you could probably levitate the body. Or maybe you carried it.
Probably not. You don't know it was me.
Oh, right, I didn't recognize anyone, did I?
No, you didn't realise anyone.
My bad.
I'm the only one that recognised someone.
Rabbit there.
Yep. And I haven't said anything.
Yeah. So, did you see who they were? Properly?
Not properly, so there's no definite. But I mean, obviously you saw the red robes,
Well, yeah.
and it's probably not hard to figure out who that is.
No.
So as long as one of us tells them in 10 years from today,
Yeah. How does Saphira walk around when he's this heavy? Can we sit down for a minute? I think I'm gonna drop him.
yes.
3 hours later. Okay, I'll finish resting.
Can you help with this?
Sure.
Thank you.
He's big and strong.
Yeah, I know.
So how did your friend end up so, rigid?
Well, Roman stabbed him in the back from what we heard.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Since he's the avatar,
Avatar of
Pharaoh.
Well, I guess we're all completely fucked then.
No,
No, I'm sure it's still possible to kill him.
it is possible.
Please bounce the right way next to the point.
It is possible to
It was
kill
for
him.
scribbles, clearly.
For scribbles, not for you. Right, Gan, have you got anywhere where you can put him down rather than just on the ground?
Put him down.
No, I mean put down the body.
He's
He's already
so
dead.
it's-
You're too heavy. Men should have a little fat on them as well. It's just not reasonable to be that muscular. Also, blonde's not really a good colour for this temperate climate.
Do you have a cart or something we could use to get him through the city?
Oh, they've all gone back down to the city by now.
We could stay here.
We might just have to stay here. Sulin, you should probably go get Scribbles, though.
So how long is he going to be dead?
If he,
2 days. Maybe less than that. I don't know exactly when he died.
well, we have a fair idea where he died, but it's only if it follows the same pattern. If it doesn't, well, I don't know. This is new territory for us.
Well, not really.
Well, okay. How many times have you died?
It's twice.
And did the second time take as long as the first time?
It took the same amount of time.
Alright, so we know this.
Yeah. We just don't know if it's exactly 3 days or if it's on the dawn of the third day or something
I
like
thought you died
that.
3 times.
No? I don't think so.
I require a willpower check.
Oh, crap.
Jesus, it's fucking terrible.
Fail?
Yes.
Can I get memories intelligence check?
That's pretty good.
It's good.
That's what you want. You imagine in your head briefly that you're sort of waking up to the sound of grinding and someone's humming, some female is humming. And you sort of look over there and there's an older woman sort of grinding up some shit in a bowl with like a little stone club. I'm not sure you'd know the names for them. And she looks over to you and says, "Ah, you're awake. Very lucky.
What happened?
In your little adventure. Not so much rope and more snake in your pack. Very lucky. Not many can... Oh, yes, not so much rope, more a snake. It is very fortunate you are there. Drink. Gurgle, burble, unpleasant. Very unpleasant.
Yeah.
Not many more than 2 steps Maybe because you fell out of the canopy, Still. Long road to recovery, and lying around is for the weak. And then you come back to now.
What? Huh?
Welcome to solipsism.
What the?
What's wrong?
I'm remembering things from my past.
Very vividly.
Like it was just happened now. It's happened to me before.
When did it start?
Not long ago. Maybe 2 days at the most. One and a half.
So, since we went up into the tower.
What have you done?
You can roll either intelligence, or you can roll spellcraft, or you can roll knowledge arcane.
Go for spellcraft.
Okay, that's +2. That's +2 on your stat, meaning the greater band you can succeed in. Not +2 on your roll.
I got 8, so that's 8 out of 19.
It's possible that after you ripped all of the magic off the keeping and blasted it into the high ambient magic room, and then you used it to travel upwards into a room that was already filled with magic from it traveling upwards, so you were in that high energy magic environment, that something may have happened.
Well,
Dress that up in fancy
I was going to say,
terms.
now explain that to Sulu.
so you remember how when we went up into the tower the first time, there was a problem and we had to flush the mana out of the room?
Is that what we did?
Yes. So, for a non-magic user, being in an area with such a high concentrate of mana
On high energy magic.
and high energy magic could have caused something to happen. But,
So why didn't we travel up the first time so this didn't happen?
well, I wasn't really sure what would happen the first time.
Is there a way to fix this? I really like this not to happen, especially at the inopportune times.
I would think that it would probably wear off over time so long as you didn't surround yourself with magic. So it might actually... the duration might actually extend a bit longer since we've been up and down the tower a couple of times now. But other than that, the only thing I can really suggest for now is just taking time.
If this kills us, I will come back and...
For what it's worth, I believe you. Yeah, so once the sun comes up, you should go get Scribbles.
Wouldn't it be easier to do it at night?
Well, I should probably stay here with Saphiro. So, actually, yeah, you could probably get through the city by yourself without me.
Stay here, I'll be back. So I will stealth my way back to the house, to the inn, pick up the rat and... carefully. And the food that he's got, and bring him back to his master.
Okay, so now I have to roll for psychological trauma at seeing dead Saphiro. Okay. Yeah, the rat is insensate with grief.
He should be
It
back.
begins.
Scribbles, it's fine. He'll be back in a couple of days.
You've seen it before.
Okay, so you spend the rest of the day with the miserable rat.
Yeah.
That
Can
was
I?
the smartest thing you've ever done, right?
Can I?
But Scribbles is there too.
Damn, what's with all the hate?
Can I like?
What is with tonight?
Can I memorize that spell while we're waiting on?
It depends, can you? Yeah, you can copy that into your spell book. You now know level 1 spell, animate mop. Casting time 1 minute. Spell components, a piece of wood and a mop.
Does it consume the mop?
I mean, you can't use that mop to cast it again
Oh, okay.
until the spell wears
Oh,
off.
until the spell was up. Okay.
So while I'm waiting, I'll just be
It
practicing.
does consume the piece of wood. Yeah, it's casting time, but it's just 1 round.
So I'll be practicing with both swords.
Okay. So, long story short, daytime comes, daytime goes, nighttime comes, daytime arrives, he wakes up.
Went to the meetings and stuff like that, but your mind and spirit's still in it, you know, unless you go through Jesus Christ.
As you can see, I'm standing in front of ISIS bookstore here in Denver.